welcome again. This is Trinidad Nomad and Rob. Today we're gonna go watch The Watchmen. I've read the book before, Robert, sort of. Oh yes, Watchmen is by, if I'm correct, Alan Moore. I've read the book, I just didn't feel like getting it out because the box I have it in weighs about 40 pounds. It's a pain in the ass to get out of my closet from over there to over there. Yeah, it sucks, trust me. I almost got hurt trying to get out of the closet once, alright? It's a pain in the ass. I really need to clean that bitch out. If you want to buy comics, let me know. Anyways, well, The Watchmen is about... It starts off from the beginning. This one retired superhero named the Comedian gets murdered by an unknown man. And his former teammates, who were part of The Watchmen, are trying to find out what's going on, and then there's a bunch of different shit. Now, a lot of people think that this movie is like a superhero movie and all this stuff, but it's not. It's more of a crime/drama. I guess you could say it's more like a nerd's opera, really. I mean, comic book nerd's opera. I consider myself a bit of a comic book nerd, but I love comics. But you know what? If you don't, go fuck yourself, or whatever. Anyways, Robert read part of it, so we're gonna go watch that.
I just skipped like the whole comic book. I mean, the guy reading the comics.
Oh yeah, there's a thing in the book where there's this kid. He sits on the corner of the street and he reads this comic book strip, and it's just really annoying having to read it. I just read it because it was part of the book, and I was like, God damn it! Every time this kid was reading it. But anyways, my prediction from what it looks like and what I've heard, I'm probably gonna have to give this movie around a 63. From what I hear and what has been told to me from the people that have seen it and haven't seen it. From the people that have seen it, they've been giving me great reviews, but from the people that have read it, they said it was shite. So I'm gonna give it a 63. Vash?
I don't know. I think from the commercials it covers a lot of the main things. So I would guess in the 90s.
Alright, well, that's our predictive views. We shall be back later for your review. We'll see you in a little while. And I swear to God, if I end up watching Twilight, Robert, you're going to have to pay me. Seriously. Because if I have to sit through that and watch it, I shall kick... Whoa. Yeah, there's another dead horseman. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a little while. We're going to go watch The Watchmen. Fuck you for making me think Twilight. And we'll talk to you later. Peace. Bye. Hey everyone, this is Trinidad Nomad here in Vash. Last night we finished seeing The Watchmen. If you can see this, this is our proof that we actually went. Unlike some other movie reviewers, we actually go to the movies instead of saying something, and we give you proof. This is our proof. Vash doesn't have his because he likes turning them into origami roses. That's what he does when he's bored. Anyways, enough of that. The movie that we did a pre-review, now this is the post-review of, is The Watchmen. Now, if any of you don't know, it is one of the most celebrated graphic novels of all time. And it was recently turned into the movie. We saw the movie. The movie was, I think, around 2.5 hours long, wasn't it? Yes, and my predicted was around the score in the 60s somewhere, and I forget what Vash's was, but afterwards, I have to say, whole story, characters... I have to give that a great rating, probably like a 99, but the ending just really fucked up compared to the book. They just turned it into total religious propaganda, which sort of fucked over Moore's idea and his story and turned it into the cheap whore it was. But overall, I would have to say the movie scored a rank of a 83 in my book after watching it. Vash, what was your score?
I'd say a 95. Though I don't exactly hate the new ending, but I think some people can draw out different conclusions about like religious propaganda. I didn't really see it that way as much, but I still thought it was a little different.
Yeah, I felt that the whole movie just read like I was reading the book, with the exception of they cut out the shitty part, which was the little kid reading the comics. And it just read out so perfectly, it's like watching the movie a bit. And there was a gratuitous sex scene, which was pretty awesome, but unfortunately, we had to see Dr. Manhattan's dick a lot, his big blue dong. That was something they could have put the undies on for, seriously. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 times that would have been cool. I wouldn't have been freaking, but seriously.
Or at once.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. I mean, I felt like the dick was its own character in the movie. Seriously, don't you think? Yes, but the original ending in the book, it has it that Ozymandias, he ends up teleporting into New York. This squid thing that they made out of his genetics lab, and it releases a psychic blast and just kills everyone. It doesn't blow up like in the movie. It just destroys the city. But in
the humans.
Yeah, in the book, it actually kills everyone. They pretty much explode, and I don't know if you can see this, but if you can, let's see. I'm trying to get this. You see this right here? You see that? You see that? Yeah, that's what the squid does. But in the movie, everything just gone. Nuclear bomb. And it hits different locations, strategic points, to ensure peace between the USSR and America. But in our book, if I'm correct, I haven't read it in a while, what happens is that everybody freaks out because they think there's an alien menace, and they band together to prevent, something happening. And in the movie, Dr. Manhattan gets blamed for it, and they pretty much say that he's turned against them, and they pretty much put him into a godlike status. He can do anything and to fear him and just, don't anger him and just sort of obey him even though he isn't there. But I will say it was really good. The characters, the choices in characters were really good. As I said, that was pretty good. The characters were really thought out, and they chose the right people for the right characters and everything. It was just amazing. Anything else you want to add?
Supposedly they have an extra hour and 30 minutes of footage they did not use, and I'd say it's pretty well done, even though there's that much extra left over.
The only thing that I saw really cut out were these little comic book stories that this kid's reading in the book. It sort of explains more what's going on. It sort of gives you a different perspective, but I really didn't like it. The comic was just kind of annoying that this little kid reads. But in all, it was done really well. The graphics were great. It was stunning. The acting was A-class. The graphics were stunning, as I said. The costume work was pretty good. Rorschach, his mask was done pretty badass, and everything was great. And they chose the right guy for Rorschach too, and they just did everything so seamlessly. And I liked in the beginning how they sort of had like the pictures throughout the years and scenes and stuff. Though I don't remember that one chick, the lesbian. I don't remember her even being in there. I honestly don't.
I do remember at one point, but yeah.
Maybe if I flip to the beginning, let me see if I can find it. I probably might. I don't know. Shit. It's around the time around the time the original Spectre gets raped, but I don't remember it. If it even shows it, I don't know, but it was actually pretty neat. Let's see. Okay, there's the whole group right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, there she is. She's right there. But they don't mention anything. Well, she says like one line, and that's about it. So yeah, I guess she was in there. And it was like reading a comic. And Vash also told me to mention about the Watchmen motion comic book, which is pretty much the comic taken frame by frame and stuff, which would be pretty neat to check out. But anyways, I'm rambling on. As I can say, I gave my rank, he gave his rank, and that's our movie review. Any question or comments, leave them down there. Check the sidebar. And I did it wrong again, you son of a bitch. It goes over there, sidebar, for more info or anything you want to find out or ask us or whatever. Just do it. Alright, this is Trinidad Nomad and Vash saying goodbye. Anything else you want to say before we go?
There is also another animation of something from Watchmen. It's the actual comic the kid reads in the comic of Watchmen. That's out on DVD. So
I didn't know that.
How that is.
I didn't know that. But anyways, we'll let you guys go because our video is running kind of long. Anyways, take care. Goodbye.